Because the mountain road was too rough for vehicles, Anna and David had to park at the base and hike up on foot. While walking along a narrow cliffside path, Anna, who was behind David, slipped and nearly fell off the edge. Luckily, a male travel blogger named Mark was nearby and quickly grabbed her, saving her from a fatal fall. Grateful, Anna and David thanked him and invited him to join them on their hike. As they chatted, the three ran into a group of young women also exploring the island. The girls looked visibly anxious. They had just received a call from family warning them about a murder that had taken place on a nearby island. The victims were a newlywed couple on their honeymoon, and the killers, reportedly a man and a woman, were still at large. David wanted to end the trip and head back down immediately, but Anna, excited and unwilling to cut the adventure short, insisted on continuing. Seeing that his wife was eager to keep going and that Mark didn't seem concerned, David reluctantly agreed. Mark doubted a murder would happen in broad daylight and suggested they all visit a scenic waterfall nearby. On the way, Mark bragged that he was a retired Special Forces soldier and had completed many dangerous missions. He claimed that during one mission, a piece of shrapnel took out part of his skull. He even showed them the titanium plate in the back of his head and a sharp military knife he carried at all times. As Mark went on excitedly about his bloody past, David and Anna grew uneasy. Using a bathroom break as an excuse, they distanced themselves from the couple. David took the chance to reopen the news report about the murder. When he saw the suspect's photos, he was stunned. The man and woman in the pictures looked exactly like Mark and his wife. Soon after, heavy rain began to fall and dusk approached. The group found a place to rest and set up tents. Mark then pulled out a crossbow and invited David to join him on a hunt in the forest. David hesitated, but eventually gave in to Mark's taunts and picked up an axe to follow. Not long after, Mark returned with a wild goat slung over his shoulders. His wife grabbed the knife and, with practiced ease, gutted the animal and began skinning and butchering it. The gruesome scene sent chills down David and Anna's spines. They were now convinced Mark and his wife were the murderers.